Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about growing through the struggle. We've all heard the stories of success, the ones that paint the picture of overnight victories, but what they don't tell you is that true success comes from a place of failure. Yes, failure. The thing we're told to avoid, the thing we fear the most. But let me tell you something, failure is not your enemy. The real enemy is the syndrome, that inner voice that tells you you're not good enough, that you're falling behind, that you'll never make it. But here's the truth, it's not the failure that defines you, it's how you respond to it. Resilience is a skill we can all develop. And today, I'm going to show you how to turn your biggest failures into your greatest lessons. Not by focusing on what others are doing, but by understanding your own power to rise, to rebuild, and to move forward. So let's dive into how we can all break free from the failure syndrome and embrace our true potential. Failure is often perceived as a dead end, a moment where everything comes to a halt. However, this perspective ignores the deeper potential that lies within these moments of defeat. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to growth. When we encounter failure, it's an opportunity to reflect, reassess, and adapt. These moments challenge us to step out of our comfort zones and face the part of ourselves and our plans that need improvement. Thanks. When we fail, we gain a new perspective that success often obscures. Success can sometimes create an illusion of perfection, making us overlook flaws or inefficiencies. Failure, on the other hand, forces us to confront reality. It brings clarity, exposing what didn't work and why. This understanding is crucial for personal and professional growth. Without failure, we might continue down paths that are unsustainable or unfulfilling, unable to see the need for change. Failure also teaches resilience. It tests our ability to stand back up and try again. Each failure is a lesson in perseverance. The process of picking ourselves up and moving forward strengthens our character and builds the mental toughness needed to face future challenges. Through failure, we learn to navigate setbacks, develop new strategies, and cultivate the mindset required to keep going despite difficulties. Moreover, failure is a great teacher. It provides valuable insights that we cannot gain from success alone. It's in our mistakes that we discover innovative solutions and fresh approaches. Many groundbreaking ideas and achievements have come from individuals who failed repeatedly, but used those experiences as learning opportunities. They understood that every misstep brought them closer to the right solution. That is so. When we view failure as an end, we limit ourselves. We shy away from risks, fearing the possibility of not achieving our goals. However, when we see failure as a stepping stone, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We take risks, innovate, and push the boundaries of what we believe is possible. This shift in perspective is essential for growth, both personally and professionally. Failure also fosters empathy and understanding. When we experience setbacks, we gain a deeper appreciation for the challenges others face. It helps us build stronger connections and support systems, as we can relate to and assist others in their struggles. Resilience is developed through challenges, not comfort. Comfort provides a sense of security, predictability, and ease, but it rarely pushes us to grow. Growth occurs when we are tested, when life presents us with difficulties that require us to stretch beyond our current capabilities. It's in those moments of discomfort and adversity that resilience is forged. Challenges force us to confront the parts of ourselves that we may not yet fully understand or control. They demand that we adapt, innovate, and persevere. This process, while uncomfortable, builds strength. Each challenge we face becomes a training ground for resilience, helping us to become more equipped to handle future difficulties. When we step into the unknown or face situations that feel overwhelming, we activate a part of ourselves that thrives on problem solving and resourcefulness. Resilience is not an innate trait, it is a skill that is cultivated through repeated exposure to adversity. When we encounter obstacles, we have the opportunity to decide how we respond. Some may view challenges as insurmountable, while others see them as opportunities to learn and grow. It's this mindset that determines whether we strengthen our resilience or remain stagnant. The more we practice responding positively to challenges, the more resilient we become. Adversity also reveals our inner strength. Many people are unaware of their full potential until they are pushed to their limits. Challenges act as a mirror, reflecting back the qualities we didn't know we possessed: courage, determination, and persistence. Over time, this self-awareness builds confidence, not because we never experience hardship, but because we've proven to ourselves that we can endure it and come out stronger. That process of developing resilience through challenges also changes the way we view setbacks. Instead of seeing them as failures or losses, we begin to see them as lessons. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, teaching us something new about ourselves, our environment, or our strategies. This perspective helps us maintain a sense of control, even in difficult situations, because we understand that we are always capable of adapting and learning. Comfort, while desirable, can lull us into complacency. It limits our exposure to the very conditions that build resilience. It's through discomfort, through the struggle to overcome obstacles, that we grow into stronger, more capable individuals. Resilience is built step by step, challenge by challenge, and with each test, we become better equipped to navigate life's complexities. The only real failure is giving up. Many people view failure as an event where things don't go as planned, where an effort doesn't yield the desired result. But failure, in its truest sense, isn't about falling short. It's about choosing not to rise again. Giving up is the point at which potential is abandoned, and the possibility of growth, learning, or eventual success is lost. Okay. Every successful individual in any field has faced failure multiple times. What separates them from those who never achieve their goals is their refusal to give up. When a person decides to stop trying, they close the door on opportunities to learn from their mistakes and to adjust their approach. They miss the chance to uncover solutions that may have only been a step or two away. Giving up, then, is not a reflection of the difficulty of the task, but a surrender to the challenges it presents. Failure is a natural part of the process of achieving anything meaningful. It provides valuable feedback, showing us what doesn't work and pushing us to find new strategies. Every time we fail, we gain insights that can bring us closer to success. But when we give up, we forfeit the lessons that failure offers. The only thing that truly separates those who succeed from those who don't is perseverance, the determination to keep going despite setbacks. Choosing not to give up also cultivates resilience. Every time we face failure and decide to try again, we strengthen our ability to overcome adversity. This resilience becomes a critical skill, enabling us to navigate future challenges with greater confidence and competence. It reminds us that no obstacle is insurmountable if we remain committed to finding a way through. Furthermore, the act of continuing in the face of failure demonstrates belief in one's own potential. When we refuse to give up, we are affirming that our goals are worth pursuing and that we are capable of achieving them. This belief is powerful. It fuels our efforts and gives us the strength to push forward, even when progress feels slow or setbacks seem overwhelming. The courage to keep trying, even when it feels difficult, separates those who ultimately achieve their dreams from those who settle for less than they are capable of. Embracing the process, not just the outcome, is a fundamental shift in perspective that leads to true growth and fulfillment. In today's results-driven world, many people focus solely on the end goal, whether it's achieving a promotion, reaching a financial milestone, or completing a project. While these outcomes are important, they represent only a small fraction of the journey. The process, the day-to-day effort, learning and growth, is where the real value lies. When we focus only on the outcome, we place unnecessary pressure on ourselves to succeed at all costs. Right. This mindset often leads to frustration and disappointment when things don't go as planned. It blinds us to the incremental progress we're making and the skills we're developing along the way. By contrast, embracing the process allows us to find meaning and satisfaction in the small steps, the lessons learned, and the improvements made, even if the ultimate goal is not immediately achieved. Process is where resilience is built. It is through repeated attempts, adjustments, and perseverance that we become stronger and more capable. Each step teaches us something new, whether it's refining our strategies, understanding our limitations, or discovering untapped potential. This continuous learning cycle equips us to handle future challenges with greater confidence and skill. Embracing the process also fosters a mindset of curiosity and growth. When we focus on what we can learn and how we can improve, we become more open to experimentation and innovation. We begin to see setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to adapt and grow. This mindset encourages us to take risks and explore paths we might have otherwise avoided, knowing that every step contributes to our development. Furthermore, the process teaches us patience and discipline. Achieving meaningful goals often takes time and sustained effort. By valuing the process, we learn to appreciate the importance of consistency and dedication. We understand that progress is often slow and that success is rarely instantaneous. This perspective helps us stay motivated and committed, even when results seem distant or uncertain. Finally, focusing on the process helps us stay grounded and present. It shifts our attention from an uncertain future to the actions we can take today. This sense of presence not only enhances our performance, but also allows us to enjoy the journey, finding joy and fulfillment in the pursuit itself rather than just the destination. Comparison to others blocks your personal growth. In a world dominated by social media and constant connectivity, it's easier than ever to compare our lives to others. We scroll through highlight reels of achievements, milestones, and curated perfection, often measuring our own worth and progress against these images. However, this habit of comparison is not only misleading, but also detrimental to personal growth. It shifts our focus from our unique journey to an external standard that may not align with our values or goals. When we compare ourselves to others, we rob ourselves of the ability to appreciate our own progress. Each individual's path is different, shaped by unique experiences, challenges, and opportunities. Comparing your beginning to someone else's middle or end disregards these differences and creates an unfair narrative of inadequacy. This mindset undermines confidence and fosters feelings of insecurity, making it harder to take risks or pursue goals wholeheartedly. Moreover, constant comparison creates a fixation on external validation. Instead of focusing on what truly matters to us, we may find ourselves chasing goals or achievements simply because they seem impressive or desirable to others. This detour from authenticity can lead to a lack of fulfillment as we neglect the things that genuinely resonate with our passions and aspirations. Personal growth thrives on self-reflection and intrinsic motivation. When we shift our focus inward, we gain clarity on our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. This self-awareness is the foundation for meaningful growth, as it allows us to set goals that align with our unique abilities and ambitions. By avoiding comparison, we create space to celebrate our achievements, no matter how small they may seem, and to acknowledge the progress we're making at our own pace. Comparison also hinders gratitude. When we're preoccupied with what others have or what they've achieved, we overlook the blessings and accomplishments in our own lives. Gratitude is a powerful motivator, fueling our desire to continue growing and improving. Without it, we risk falling into a cycle of dissatisfaction, always feeling like we're falling short. Focusing on others' lives distracts us from our own journey. It pulls energy and attention away from the steps we need to take to achieve our goals. By resisting the urge to compare, we reclaim the mental and emotional energy needed to stay committed to our path, allowing us to grow authentically and at our own pace. Your mindset shapes your ability to overcome setbacks. How you perceive challenges, obstacles, and failures determines whether they become roadblocks or stepping stones. A positive and growth-oriented mindset empowers you to face difficulties with resilience and determination, while a negative mindset can lead to feelings of helplessness and stagnation. The way you think about setbacks ultimately influences the actions you take and the outcomes you achieve. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This perspective allows you to see setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as signs of inadequacy or failure. When you encounter challenges with this mindset, you're more likely to seek solutions, adapt to new circumstances, and persist in the face of adversity. This adaptability and persistence are key factors in overcoming setbacks and achieving long-term success. On the other hand, a fixed mindset, the belief that abilities are static and unchangeable, can make setbacks feel permanent and insurmountable. This mindset often leads to a fear of failure, which may prevent you from taking risks or trying new approaches. Instead of learning from setbacks, a fixed mindset may lead you to dwell on the negative aspects of the situation, further reinforcing feelings of inadequacy and discouragement. And do you think that your mindset also shapes your emotional response to setbacks? A positive mindset fosters optimism and confidence, helping you maintain motivation even when progress feels slow or uncertain. It encourages you to focus on what you can control and to find lessons in every experience, no matter how challenging. This sense of control and purpose can prevent feelings of frustration and despair, allowing you to approach setbacks with clarity and composure. Cultivating a mindset that supports resilience requires intentional effort and involves reframing negative thoughts, practicing self-compassion, and focusing on the lessons embedded in every challenge. By viewing setbacks as temporary and solvable, you can build the mental fortitude needed to navigate future difficulties with grace and determination. Your mindset not only affects how you perceive setbacks, but also how others perceive and interact with you. A resilient and positive attitude can inspire those around you, creating a ripple effect that encourages collective problem solving and support. When you approach setbacks with a belief in your ability to overcome them, you set the tone for success and growth in both personal and professional spheres.